No Nick Saban, no problem for Kalen DeBoer and Alabama. The Tide are currently in the midst of a recruiting surge that has them with the number 2 ranked recruiting class in the country. I think a lot of people thought that Alabama recruiting would take a dip after losing the GOAT Nick Saban, but that has not been the case at all. Just in the month of June alone, they've landed 8 commitments for their 2025 class. One of them being quarterback Keelan Russell out of Texas. He also just won the Elite 11 MVP last week. Alabama is currently the favorite to land 5-star corner Dijon Lee out of California and 5-star receiver Caleb Cunningham. There are some other highly ranked prospects that Alabama's fighting for, but the point is they're not done. And for those of you that have been saying that Kalen would struggle because he's never had to recruit at the intense level of an SEC powerhouse, Kalen would be the first person to tell you about that. Here's a clip of him and Josh Pate.
Yeah, I don't think you could deny that, haven't spent a lot of time recruiting at the intense level that is needed to here in the SEC. And so it was important for me to surround myself with guys either who were really familiar with the area or guys that were just elite recruiters in general.
I do want to say this as well. There's been a growing concern amongst college football fan bases that because Saban left, Georgia and Kirby Smart would just take over and suck up all the talent in the South. But I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. Georgia is still very relevant, yes, and they will continue to win some recruiting battles against Alabama. But Kalen DeBoer is showing you that he can recruit at a very high level in the South, but also that he's very good about building a staff around him that can help fill out his roster with top-tier talent. Is it perfect? No. And actually, if you look at many of the top targets for the 2025 class from the state of Alabama, most of them are currently committed to either Auburn or Ohio State. However, it doesn't change the fact that Alabama is on a recruiting hot streak.